Hi there, my name is Maria Gurjeva. I'm the founder of Studyamerica, and we help international students from all over the world get accepted to top US universities. A lot of students applying to United States universities ask a lot of questions, and one of them is, of course, how do I get in and how do I increase my chances? So this video should probably help you with that. Let's go. American universities are very different from universities all over the world in their admissions policies. And one of the key features of that admission policy is that not only your numbers matter, but also your personality matters. In many other universities all over the world, you pass your exams, you probably provide your grades, and this is the whole basis of their decision making. They are comparing your numbers to the numbers of other students, and they accept the most talented, the most academically talented students. But in the United States, they of course consider your numbers, they consider your exams, your test results, your grades, but this is just the first step of their admission process. And then afterwards, when they see that you're academically capable of studying there, they also take a look at your personality. And then the final decision is made based on your personality, your activities, your essays, your recommendation letters, everything that speaks to them, what kind of person you are, and how you will fit in the university. And of course, they want to take as many different students. They want to create diversity in the class. That is why they take very close look at your personality, because they are creating a community. And the more you present your personality, the more you show it off, the better chances you get. And of course, one of the main things that you can do is write an exceptional essay. Another thing that speaks about your personality is your recommendation letters. Another thing that is very important and shows off your personality is your activities. This is what you do outside of your classroom, outside of your school. And of course, you devote a lot of time on your studies, you go to school, you do a lot of homework, but this is not the entire life. The entire life also includes other aspects of your personality. What do you do in your free time, and what you enjoy doing in your free time? What kind of activities you're involved into, and what you care about. All of those things are important to show in your activities list. One of the very good activity that will look great on your application is some social projects. Anything that has a meaning, and that meaning that you share. Anything that speaks your values. And those social activities could be very different, and perhaps they are related to your major, or perhaps they're related to some social topic of social justice, or anything in that. Basically, think of what activity might speak your values, and what activity might speak what you really care about. And if you add that kind of activity in your activity list, this activity speaks by itself. You don't have to talk too much about it, because the activity is already there, and they see that you spend a lot of time on some social project, that you're socially active, and you will be a great asset to their community. Another great activity is, of course, any kind of sport. Don't worry if you're not really into sport, you can totally do something different, but sport is a good activity. Anything athletic speaks that you have a lot of very good skills, very important skills for your future success, which means that you're goal-oriented. That means that you're a good team player, probably, of course, depending on the sport. That you can set goals and achieve them. And that you're a leader, probably a lot of sport would show that. And also in the sport, you can show your journey, and you can show if you were a leader and if you were growing within that sport. So a lot of values can be implemented in that activity, and speaking values is extremely beneficial for you. And if you want to study in the United States and also study there for free and get financial aid, do not miss my free masterclass, where I'll talk about all the steps necessary to take in order to get into the university of your dream. I will share the cases of my students who got into Ivy League and other very prestigious schools. I'll share my own story, and I will also give you the exact plan, step by step, how do you get into top US university and study there for free. The link is in the description of this video. The next great activity is, of course, any kind of volunteering. Volunteering speaks again about your social values, about your involvement in the society, and about the fact that you're not just a kid and not just a student who studies, but also you are you're already mature because you care about something and then you also want to give. You're not only taking, but you're also giving. And the fact that you're really thinking of something bigger than what your daily life is. And this kind of volunteering will speak a lot in your application. And some even say that it's a crucial part of the application. It has to be there. I would not be as strict as them, but of course volunteering is very beneficial. Think of the volunteering that really speaks your values, because if you don't have volunteering just yet, it's a good idea to go and do some and get it for your application, but not just to get it for the application. Try to use the activity, choose the activity, and be involved in the activity that speaks your values and speaks what you really care about. And there are a lot of social topics that can have a volunteering opportunity. So think of something that is about giving, is about bigger than what you're doing now, bigger than what your life is, and think of where you could be contributing and where you could be giving, helping, and actually get a lot out of it. Because the richer your experience is, the better we can describe it in your essays. It's not about you write a name of the volunteering and that's it. It's more about you care about something and they're your values and there's your involvement that you really care about. Try to choose the volunteering activity cleverly, and that's way, if you do that and if you would be able to dive deeper in your essays into why you care about it, this would definitely benefit your application. The next kind of activity that will look really nice is any kind of leadership activity. And leadership can be expressed through different ways. It can be expressed through any single activity where you had a leadership position, and actually describing any activity, you should be trying to show them some kind of leadership position. Even if it was small, still try to take the most out of it and try to express yourself as a leader. Also, a great way to express leadership is through organizing something yourself. For example, you organize some kind of a project or you started an activity in your school. Any kind of leadership that you can come up with or you can start and you can do still now would be a great asset to your application. Another great thing to add is to add an activity that is connected to your future major. And this way you can show that you're not just dreaming about your major and waiting till you start college to do that, but you're actually already taking steps to kind of try to feel what it is and try to get involved into your major, try to get a feeling of how it's like, what it's like, and try to get involved. Anything that is connected to your major would also look very, not just good in your application, but also kind of very logical. They would see that you are a strategic person because you set your goals and you already are making steps to reach that goal. So anything connected to your major probably should be in your activity list. And the next activity that would look great, although not always possible, is anything that is connected to global experience. It can be working or interning in some international organization in your country, or for example going for an exchange program or volunteering somewhere abroad, or just diving deeper into something global. Anything that can speak that you are a global citizen or you have this global mindset and you're involved into something global, that would be a great asset to your application because it would show the admissions the scale of your personality and that this scale is taking much bigger. Because when you have a global experience, your personality really grows and your outlook grows, your views grow, and you might come up with something that is weird for you and you might challenge some of your beliefs, and this is great for growth of the personality. So anything that can be international, can be global, should also try to get into your activity list. It is not a must, but it's definitely a benefit. So maybe try to think about something like this as well. I would like to ask you to please share in the comments what kind of activities you're about to write, and perhaps some of these ideas in this video inspired you to get involved into something new. Please share your opinion. And if you like this video, please press the like button. I would love to see those likes, and please subscribe to my channel because this channel is pretty new and every like and subscription counts and is very important to me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye bye!